Welcome to another episode. Today we're gonna do a couple of things, but first of all, I've seen Biffa episode about adding something at the top, and I was thinking, like a deep space radar. Yeah, that's fine. You can have that, but I was thinking, not sure if that's the right answer for this map. You know, it's quite bright, it's quite tropical, so it just reminds me about something you can see in Rio. So I went to workshop. It's like one of the assets. It's absolutely amazing. But what are you thinking about that? So what I did, I just added this asset in here. It's absolutely beautiful one. Well done to the asset creator. But look, if you look from this, it's just gonna be on the top of the list for anyone who's gonna be here as a tourist attraction. Of course, there's a couple of things we have to do in here to make it working. What I did, I just added on just to see the best spot for it, but I think we have to add a couple of things to actually make it working. So first of all, we need a road to get in here, and as you see, and I've seen it as well, it's so much of a climb. So I would say it will be a long way up to actually get in there. And I think the best way to do it is actually use this part and make our way up, because this part is not really anything in here and won't be. I'm not gonna add anything in there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna add a road connection starting from this, because what we have in here, we have our metro line coming in here, so those folks can actually go way up. I'm gonna add a road connection, we need one, but also we're gonna add something more after that. So let's just try to do that just now. First of all, the road I'm gonna build, it won't be I'm thinking about this one. It's too late in Plain Street, it's basically nothing on it. No, sorry. I'm gonna select standard one and I'm gonna show you why. There's a couple of things we have to add to it. So I'm just gonna stay with this one. We're gonna do something in here, but just for now, just for the connection, the only thing we need is just angle, and basically all we need to do is just add our connection up. I'm gonna use stick to the ground option, and if you go and look up, it has to be a big incline. Like, of course you can do that, but it's never gonna work. So to make it as small as much possible in the real life as I can, I think I'm gonna first of all add a road in there, just as an extension. That will be quite nice, just for something. And then we're gonna have our incline from this. So as you can imagine, this road will be going up and up in quite a few lines up. So what I'm trying to do, just to make it, I mean, as much possible, as I possibly can. That would be actually quite nice road for another Top Gear, or if you prefer to stay with Big Three for another Amazon episodes with them. I need to stay in there. And that will be what a road it could be. So we have to go up every time. I mean, I should. Oh my goodness, we're still way up. I think I should show you. Probably should check that and how many layers you're actually going up. But the thing with that is it's kind of a distraction, and the reason for it is I'm actually gonna use absolutely incredible tool we have added to the game recently, which is hidden in here, and it's network multi-tool. It's just making so many good things, it's just beyond belief. So first of all, let's just build our road. And then we're gonna make a connection to the actual park on the top. So just bear with me, I'm just gonna get it connected and be back to it. So as you see, the road is done, and now what we're gonna do before we're gonna do anything with the road, I'm gonna fix it, of course, but I would say that's likely possible to actually have this road over there. We're gonna use this tool. It's called Network Multi-Tool, and this part of it, set slope, it's just absolutely brilliant. I'm gonna show you this. See, it's showing you what's the slope for the road, and if you hit enter, it's just gonna make this even numbers. So that means your slope, it's actually slightly going up, but you don't have any mess as in here. We're gonna have like a wee parking here or something, but just for now. So let's just say we're gonna start from this point, and from this point I'm gonna add all those nodes to that point, and look what you have. It's absolutely mess of the slope and terrain and road. In press enter, there we go, 6%. It's actually possible. I mean, in real life you have, of course, will be like a warning signs and stuff like that, but you can actually make it with your car. I mean, the steepest one I remember driving myself, it's something about 8%, maybe more. Of course, road will be closed in winter if you're living in places like Scotland myself, but apart from that, in this environment it won't be so bad. So we're gonna do exactly the same here. The only thing, we're going up from this side. So again, 19 plus 35, it's absolutely no chance anyone gonna climb this. So we're going up, and let's just see what plus 50. Oh, that's just impossible to climb. I mean, you have stairs, yes, but stairs in this game, they just not work well. Plus 46. So let's just see if I press enter. There we go. Of course we have to clean it, but it's just actually possible. Let's just check what we have. Plus 10. It's still much. Plus 10. But the thing is, what I did in here, it's not actual road, it's like a path. It could be used by all the service cars, but it's just a path you're gonna climb in here as a walk. We have to clean that, but we'll get to it in a second. So we have to do our road in here, what a climb it is. So let's just see what options we have in here and how many I can select. Can I go there? Yes. I don't know if there's like a limit. Yeah, there is as many. There we go. As soon as it's changing to green, if you click left mouse button, it's just gonna take you there. So let's just see what we have. -20, +13, +14. That's most of the numbers, and there's nothing more than about 20. But see, let's just check what will be the average one. There we go. 5%. Oh my goodness, what happened in here? Oh, we have to fix it. We have to fix it. So the first of all I'm gonna do, it can't stay like that. It's just absolutely mess. But I think the slope is right, so I'm gonna fix a couple of things in here. So all you have to do is just take your terrain tool, take your soften, and let's just see what we're gonna have in here when that's done. What you can do, and I think I'm gonna use it, you just go like that. I know it's absolutely a mess, but I really want. Oops. I think I. There we go. We have like a water slide going down just now, but that's fine. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna clean that mess.
Accountant. The law accounting. I know what you're thinking. Are we lawyers? Are we accountants? Well, it's a complicated question, probably requiring the services of a lawyer and an accountant. Is that us? Well, what do you think? Seems to me that there's a lot of you out there who
when
might
that's
need
done,
the use of the law accounting.
let's just see.
That's not legal advice. That's life advice. In fact, we're legally barred from providing legal advice. The law accounting, officially unlicensed since 2005.
Perfect. And now what we're gonna do, see, the things like this, you can actually go to your road, and what I will do, I will select this and just change it now to something like this, because that will give you end road like that, and I actually quite like it, because that's actually possible. See? Oh, that's what I was looking for, and probably in here as well. Yes. So the slope is going slightly down. Probably gonna have it in here. Yeah. What else? Could be a bit in here. The thing you could do, and I think I've seen it. See, for any natural disaster, there was a possible option for you to do something like this, because then if there was any rocks falling, they will just go under the road, not on it. And we can do same in here, and I think this part will be actually good for that. And maybe this. Oh, that looking good. That would be nice. And this part in here. Maybe this. Yeah. Now it's actually possible for anyone driving from here to drive in there with that slope. Why we have... Okay, I know what's happening. This water is going there too much, so what we're gonna do, or maybe not that size, that's too much as well. Now we go from this height, and we're just gonna do this, so there was no more water going down. Yeah, now we're fine. So that's working now. I think I had a Japanese I have an asset. I had it like ages ago. That was a wall. It's like a prevention for rocks. There we go. That's the asset I was looking for. I'll show you how it's working. So all you have to do show you in here. It's gonna look quite good. Let's just go with anarchy. The street is not good for that. What about this one? What about this? What do you think, guys? Do you think it's possible to have wall like this? Must be another solution for it. I've seen it, and I think it was network. So many rocks in there, but there's nothing. I will have to be like that, or we can narrow the street. Let's just see which one of them will actually fit, because I would like to use this asset. So if I put it in there, what will be the best road to use it? There we go. The only problem with that road is I don't think it does exactly. It doesn't have like elevated section. What about this one? That's even smaller, but will be same story. No elevated section. Yeah, that's it. So unfortunately we can't use that. Oh my goodness, I need to find a space for it. So let's just go back to this road. That will be amazing asset to use. Let's just check again. The name for, I know there was like a Japanese retention wall or something like that. What's that? Rocks? No. That was it. Rock C, Rock R. But it's pretty small and not gonna do anything. Retention wall. Retaining wall. Sorry guys for that. Okay.
If it's happening, then this is where it's at. Jams of the day, burning up the wave.
Extension wall. Retaining wall. Now just flux, we don't need it. But this one, let's just see how it's working, because what we have, I never used this one, because if I use this with move it, it's actually looking quite good. So what if I add it in here? Okay. Prop anarchy, thank you. Forgot about that. Let's just go nodes. And if I gonna go like in there and go that way, it has to go lower. I don't know. I don't feel it's okay in here. It would be maybe good for highway, but I just don't feel it's good for that. So unfortunately we have to remove that. Okay, so that's our road added on. The only thing we have to add is water. I know the water and the pipes should be on the roads. Let's just try it. So we have to go like that all the way down. Let me just do it and I get back to you. Okay folks, welcome back. As you see, that's our unfinished waterfront, which is getting there. I'm just looking for like some inspiration for that, but let's just have a look what we have for our road to climb on the top of the mountain. I'm gonna have a nice view from that. So as you can see, what I did, I have like a pretty like possible and I would say kind of a realistic road to go up. I mean, I've seen the road that's going up in Rio, and it's quite steep. You have a couple of points. I mean, the reason for this road to look like that is, I'll show you just a bit. What you can use node controller, and if I do that, you can make a slope from it, same in here, and it's just gonna look so much better. So basically it just notes that they're not playing well, but I'm just gonna leave it for now. And as you see, we're going up and up and up, and another step, another step, another step. I've been to a couple of places like that. There's actually road which is famous for all its corners, and it's called Road of 100 Corners. There was some rallies on it in the past. I think it's still happening just now. So it's absolutely possible for you to use this road. Then you have a wee car park in here, and then by foot you have to just go up and up. So what I did, I added a couple of, let's just say, safety features, and when you're on the top, that will be what a cafe. I can't see, I just need to find an asset with this tables in front, but see the way it's positioned like that, just because the entrance in here, if you make it other way, it's not working. It keeps screaming no road connection, so I'm just gonna leave it like now. And the other thing, it's just safe for people. So a couple of picnic tables in here. You can imagine there will be sign how many miles to the closest city, closest town, closest mass of land. Then in here it's some marble stairs. That's actually a nice feature. Some signatures, and of course you have point of view with this view. And what we're gonna do just now is that's the view. You can have, I wasn't building Rio, that's for sure. I was just thinking that's probably the best asset you can have for this entire map, because view from that spot is just amazing. So you have port and some industrial area. There we go. Try to do, there we go. That's what we have. And our neighborhood, which we done, center of our town, downtown in here, our airport. So it's all looking well into right direction. So I would say the next step will be adding more citizens in this spot, industry, and then we're gonna sink good word, sink into sinking highway or motorway, if you prefer that word. So nice feature, and as you can imagine, there will be absolutely nice view. The actual asset, it's really good, as you see, and I hope to see some people coming in here. I haven't seen anything yet, but what I did, I just added bus line, so that will give us some traffic going up, and the buses, what I did, just selected a very small bus, like a minibus type of thing, so we can see how it's gonna end up. Last thing I'm gonna check is just using game tools, if we have any connection to it. Not yet so far. The connection is there, so it just basically a waiting game to actually have some visitors up there. And as I said, next step will be adding something in here. I have this because I'm trying to unlock space elevator just to get more tourists basically. The only thing with this, it doesn't feel right in this spot, so it's just basically a placeholder now. There's another one I have in here. I'm not the biggest fan of them, but it's requirements to get space elevator, so we're gonna have something in here to accommodate the position of those. So again, this look is actually quite good. So we have our high value neighborhood in here, Brooklyn style in here, and our city center in here. Okay, so that's it for today. Just a quick overview of the city. Thank you so much for today's episode, and of course, if you have any suggestion, anything that you would like to change or add to the city, let me know, and we can implement all those things together. City is growing. There's still a couple of things I would like to do and add to the city. Couple of changes that are going to improve all the layout, the look of the city. So of course we're gonna do a couple of things. The main thing I'm looking forward just now will be this the highway, motorway, to get it lower and just connect two parts of the city and see what we can do there for. So thanks again for joining me today, and see you next time.